Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Ordeal Call 1 Paper Moon gameplay. So let us continue the story. Now we are here in the Central District, I think the Defense District. And we got to know a little bit more from Rani 12 about how this whole thing is going, like this whole system Grail, how it works and all that. And more information. So yeah, let's see how this goes. All masters have a duty to restore the Paper Moon's world to normal working order. Regardless of the randomized personality they are given, that core duty won't change. Furthermore, the AI who wins the system Gale War, I was wondering, do they get some kind of a, like a wish or something? Becomes the next central governing AI. Oh, so she was the winner of the previous one. That AI is then upgraded and given the right to customize the next version of the world. Should the new personality happen to instill in them a wish, it likely also enables them to acquire whatever that wish might be. That is how our world continually undergoes change, bringing with it much needed diversity. And the same is true for the winning servant. That servant is given the right to remain a resident of the new world and to have a wish granted as long as it is within the center governing AI's power to grant. We call this concept of granting the winner's wishes the Holy Grail, which is why this ritual is sometimes referred to as an AI Holy Grail War as well as a system Grail War. That makes sense because, obviously this wasn't called the Grail War from the very beginning, but they realized that the way it works is very similar to a Holy Grail War, so they named it like that. Right. Yeah, I don't really care what it's called. What I want to know is what happens if a non-AI master like Fujimaru here wins. True, good question. Yeah. Like, I feel like if I become... I guess we'll be able to go back home, something like that maybe. But yeah, if I get stuck here as an AI, I would want to lose the war then. Like, ain't no way I'm winning it and becoming an AI and getting stuck over here in this... I doubt you would be given the authority to become the next central... There you go, thank you. That would have been ridiculous. Become the next central governing AI. So in that scenario, I promise I would do everything I can to grant your wish instead. Right. Is that so? There's still a lot we don't know about this situation, and we definitely can't be sure that dying in here won't result in our minds dying out here. Okay, another thing, which is... So then that means the current governing AI, that is Rani, 12, she has no way of holding her position. Like, she is definitely going to get outed in the next, like after this war ends, right? Like, she has no way of defending her position, I guess. So every single time like someone new comes in, they know that next term their like their whole thing will be over. So what if like the current central governing AI wants to keep to keep ruling this whole thing? They have no way of doing that because I guess in that case, if that's the situation, if this Rani 12 has an wish for continuing to rule even in the future, her best bet would be Fujimaru winning. Because if Fujimaru wins, then like she will continue to be the central governing AI and she can just let us go back. That's it. Nobody will take her position. Something like that. I'll tell you right now that our wish is to leave this place and get back to the outside world. So to have this wish granted, and so that we don't die while we're here, we need to win this Holy Grail War. That about right? That is what it boils down to, yes. And since the condition for stopping the system Grail War is to have only one team left standing, the addition of an unexpected 6th team does not meaningfully change the proceedings. If you want to end this Holy Grail War, you have to fight and win. I see. Then I guess in one sense, you were right to try and ambush us, Berserker. I don't know what kind of wish you're looking to make yourself, but either way, it looks like we're going to have to try and kill each other sooner or later. Oh, you finally figured it out. Essentially, yes. That's what it all comes down to. Yeah, like, there's no... making allies here. Like, yeah, we can make allies, but up until a certain point. We can work together up until a certain point, and then we'll have to take each other out. Or take one of us out. I'm sure it's not easy, but try to keep up with me, okay? Okay, bro. You and your... right. Are your memory spaces malfunctioning? Let me remind you that this church is a neutral zone. Fighting is strictly prohibited. If you violate that rule, even every type D in this area will swarm and capture you, if not eliminate you outright. You will also be disqualified from the Holy Grail War. But why waste time? It just makes sense to get rid of them now. Kindly shut your hole. Kindly shut my hole? Bruh. The rules are in place for a reason. Formulas must be upheld. As the central governing AI, I will not tolerate any exceptions. Oh, me too. I also think fighting here would be a bad idea. Though that's not easy to say. Fighting somewhere else would be a good one. Look, since you guys are an anomalous 16, you don't have your own home base area, right? Yeah, true. We don't. Yeah, that's true. We just solo, not solo, but duo, I guess. Or trio, right? Okay, never mind. Of course not. Then how about we work together until we're the last two teams standing? I was gonna say that would have been the best idea but come on, with Duryodhana, this guy's trying to kill us. Like, you know. Oh boy. At the point we have a good clean fight to wrap things up. No hard feelings. That way I can pay you back for saving us and you can come and go to the repair partition as you like. I mean, I think you'll have pretty hard time here without your own area. After all. Indeed, without your own area, it will be very difficult to replenish your Raniment. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Raniment. So basically our magical energy here. Generally speaking, Raniment is something all AIs possess. The more Raniment you can collect through trade, negotiation, and so on, the more resources you'll have for your servants, so which will in turn give you an advantage in battle. Trade and negotiation. Why would other AIs bother with those? Wouldn't they only care about making sure their leader wins? Yeah. Usually yes, however AIs do each have free will. In addition, they have their own desires to fulfill their given function. So by assisting an AI who cannot fulfill their functions for one reason or another, you should be able to acquire Raniment from other AIs even if they're from a different area. Oh wow, that's kind of interesting. Okay, so we can go to our enemy territory and just complete side quests and get rewarded for it. Basically that, I guess. And oppositors also do. They can also come to our place and do the same. Right. If they want to give you Raniment for whatever reason, I'm sure they will. Well, technically, it would also be possible to extract Raniment from AIs who are unwilling to give it away, which is what that Gills was doing. I see, so that is why Castor was attacking those repair AIs. He was trying to steal a resource which is essentially life force, magical energy, and currency all in one. Yeah, and who's going to just sit back and let someone like that take whatever they want without trying to stop them? It might be faster in one sense, but it's definitely not easy. So a master who's open to more, peaceful transactions, that is, someone who gets along well with other AIs is going to have a big advantage. In your case, you've already met the repair AI, so that should make a lot of things easier for you. Right. To be completely honest, Berserker doesn't have a lot of Raniment to spare right now. We still haven't replenished what he used when we fought off Castor. That training exercise didn't help matters either. So we're gonna have to have a hard time in our next battle unless we can go back and fill it up. Right. Basically, we'll be stuck in a recovery phase for a while. Come on, why do you tell them that? If bandits come knocking, who do you think they'll go for? A target who's had a full meal and have lots of energy, or a target who's obviously so hungry they can barely stand up straight. Exactly, so if you don't want to be a target, you need to act tough even when you are starving. Right, yeah, well, that doesn't help. Though I guess there's not much you can do about your stomach growling. Think about it, Berserker. If another servant were to attack us on our way back, wouldn't you feel better knowing Assassin was here to help? Yeah? Like they say, two heads are better, in this case safer than one, is true now that and it'll be true tomorrow. I know you're smart, so I'm sure you also knew there was a good chance we were going to team up with them in the future, right? Well, I guess so. I was thinking more in terms of using them rather than teaming up, but I suppose it all works out the same. That aside, I've never seen Master this aggressive before. I wonder what changed. Oh, maybe it's because this is all close to her wish. Yeah, because I guess like she says always, she's saying that, she doesn't want to fight. Like she's a repair AI, so obviously her main like wish would be like helping others and repairing, healing them. So this whole system Grail War in itself is like a whole contradiction to her sense of being. But she still has to do it. So now that she has someone to cooperate with, I guess she's feeling feeling better. Fine, I guess I've got no choice, and there are some advantages in it for me. Namely, the soft-hearted knife master and his assassin servant. It's a safe bet they won't betray us before the end. And I doubt they'll ever notice if I come up with a secret plan to beat them during our final showdown. I doubt that, bro. Come on. Like, the amount of... I don't know what we're going to have to face after this. But I'm sure we'll have to face Bhima. I think you'll have bigger trouble. Like, instead of trying to get us, you'll have way bigger trouble to think about. From here onwards. Right. All told, this deal has no downside for me. Alright, fine. It'll be dangerous for us, but we do owe them for their help. So it is with a heavy heart but an open mind that I accept the risks of teaming up with you. We will be on the same side until we are the last two teams remaining then. You're really trying to work this so we can feel like we owe you one, aren't you? Sucks for you. I never feel like I owe anyone anything. I think I'm finally starting to see a way out of this, I hope. Okay, Shion doesn't look happy. Yay, now we can stay together for the time being. Okay, let's start by heading back to the repair and stocking up our Raniment. How exactly do we go about collect Raniment from other AIs? Yeah, I guess help them out, like they said. Do you use your authority as a prime AI to requisition it or something? That'll be crazy. Well, I could, but I'd rather not. It'd just make things harder down the road. In general, AIs are programmed to return favors and pay appropriate compensation. Yeah. These AIs remain active even during a system Grail War and constantly encounter problems that needs to be solved. You know what, this is really reminding me of a strategy game, like how in strategy games where you have like a kingdom to you, you you make villagers first, and these villagers help you collect resources. The more you invest in the villagers, the more they help you collect resources, and you using those resources, you increase your army, you build walls, you build defensive things, so that the enemy doesn't come and attack you and destroy your place. And protecting the villages is like one of the most crucial things, because they are literally your backbone. They are the ones who are helping you get the resources. So if the enemy comes and like wipes out all your villagers, that'll be kind of, that'll be very bad. You have to like make more villagers and all that. So I'm guessing here the AIs are non-replenishable, or are they replenishable? I'm not really sure. If one of the AIs die, will they come back, or are they gone? If they're just gone, then that's even more problematic. Like the more we lose, like and they're non-replenishable, they cannot come back. That's like directly hit to our economy, and we won't be able to move forward, or our like process or the pace that we are going forward will slow down. These AIs remain active even during a system Grail War and constantly encounter problems that need to be solved. So by helping AIs with their work or solving problems for them, you will earn their gratitude and should accordingly have no trouble acquiring Raniment in exchange. Yeah, we helped those AIs first, and they, that Rani, the repair Rani, gave us the Raniment, that's why. Yeah. There you have it. Now, come on, let's get back and get busy. We've got our work cut out for us. Thanks for everything, Governor. See you later. There's no need to thank me. This is all part of my duties. Good luck, everyone. Okay. Executing issue raising program. Aye, nay, and abstaining votes died. What? Oh, she's like deliberating something in her head, and there's like a vote. Okay. That was an error. I cannot deny the possibility that I behaved inappropriately. Oh, when she like flipped out? Is that when? I am the Grail War's overseer. It's my duty to remain neutral. Even so, I wound up wishing the outsiders luck. Oh! Maybe I need to add another layer of verification to my standard pleasantries route. But that can wait. Right now, I need to come up with a solution to make this right and quickly. If I can't take back my encouraging words, then I'll just have to make more such remarks to balance things out, embarrassing though that may be. Okay. Alright then, to right this wrong, I'll send similar thoughts and well wishes to other teams as well, in my capacity as overseer. Oh, wow. Alright, that makes sense. You know, it'll balance it out then. Hey master, how's your mood now? Okay, who's this? Bad, now shut up. Perfect, I'm in pretty confident this time, so you'll have to be in great mood when this is over. What did I just say? What the? Who's this? It's like some kind of a... What is it? I love it. This world's just full of surprises. Don't you agree, Ryder? Not interested. I'm a tool for my master. Nothing more, nothing less. Ryder, okay. My only concern is doing my job when I'm needed. That's so. Well, whatever. Tools are extensions of our hands. When there aren't enough hands to go around, we'll take whatever we can get. Crap, this place is so damn fascinating. I can't decide what I want to investigate first. The hell happened to this world's future, huh? Wait, what's going on? Do people here... Oh, I'm guessing maybe a few masters here are like humans like us or something. Because they know like this is like a separate type of okay. Look at this, Saber. What do you think? Isn't it huge? Isn't it grand? Saber. I guess. Would you please keep your distance? I dislike the heat of others' bodies so close to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Heat of body. Oh, there you go, obviously. Yes, that's right. I'm still not quite satisfied. Still, are you sure about this? It's easy to pick flowers from a field, but that also means the field will eventually be barren. Don't worry, the flowers grown here are cheap and infinitely replaceable. Their saving grace is that they're easy to acquire, but real value? There is. Real value is only found in what is truly exceptional. The blue blood, such as myself. Blue blood. Oh god. That is why there is only ever one truly correct, rational answer. If you don't have enough flowers here, we can just take them from somewhere else. As many as we want, whenever we want. Yeah, that's why they were attacking our repair AIs. The system Grail War has only just begun. There have been a few skirmishes, but no one has yet been eliminated. The only serious battle so far was the one fought between Berserker and Caster. But that's all about to change. In support of every team fighting to complete the system Grail War, allow me to say once more, good luck. Good luck. May the stars of the northern sky always illuminate the right path, even upon the Paper Moon. Okay, so I think Saber is supposed to be Saber Medusa, right? Like, I do know, like, we're going to get her later. So that is the only character I think I can guess, and I'm guessing Lancer is supposed to be Bhima. Like, you know, we're going to see him later. I don't know anyone else though. Okay. Like, I do know, I think like there's another character that I remember seeing in the trailers, Prince of Lanling. Who is he? Oh wait, he's also a Saber, right? So, okay, wait a minute. You know what? Let's wait and see. Okay, there's been some new stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I've read all of this. This is the new one. Repair, defend, Raniment. Okay. AI Holy Grail War, System Grail War. A ritual system which is performed to stabilize and repair the Paper Moon world when an abnormality occurs. Each prime AI becomes a master when then summons their respective servants. The masters then battle until only one master servant pair remains. Keep, transfer, build, grow, and repair all participate, while defend does not, as they are needed to continue addressing bugs and other issues even during the System Grail War. As such, the central defense partition becomes a neutral zone, where any violent interference with any non-master AIs is strictly prohibited. Combat of any kind is prohibited in the church. Master AIs are, as expected, Rani series AIs. However, in an effort to ensure diversity among them, personalities, appearances, abilities, etc., run through a randomizer. A master AI who wins the System Grail War becomes the next central governing AI, gains the authority to customize the world as they like, which amounts to granting one's wish. It can therefore be said that this is a similar yet different expression of a master and a servant team fighting for their desires. The most significant factor in determining the winner of System Grail War is how the AIs utilize their resources, supplement their servants, raniment their power, their source. Okay, well, let's see. Alright. Would you mind telling us about the differences between the various AI types while we head back to repair? The names have given me a fairly clear idea, but I would still like to be certain, yeah? Yes, of course. Repair type Rs, as you can probably guess, repair damaged or injured AIs. Transfer type Ts, TAIs carry goods and information wherever they're needed. Build type Bs create new things, yeah? Keep type Ks, well, keep AIs from naturally degrading over time. Oh, so they're maintenance more. But doesn't that make them... No, they heal injured AIs. Well, this is maintains them. Yeah, those two are different, right? Their role is similar to ours, except they're more focused on regular maintenance. Yeah. And grow type Gs produce the base materials from which this world is made itself. So that's what grow types are. So build, I was in the previous video, I was like, builder and grower kind of seem like the same, right? But no, I guess, yeah, builder are like they're building like something, like they're like the builders, while growers are producers. So the growers produce the materials and the builders build it, I guess, you know, which, yeah, they're connected, but you know, yeah. They are responsible for making everything within this world, everything this world needs except Raniment. That includes things like the materials used to construct all these buildings. What about servants? Do you already know what kind of servants each type master has? I don't think so. No, I'm afraid not. I think the caster probably came from build, but that's about it. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, and we saw another one around Keep when we tried a little bit of light scouting. I think they were a lancer. Oh, oh, he knows that Bhima's here, I think. Right. Sorry about that. Is it just me, or is the air kind of bad here? I'm not detecting any toxin in the atmosphere. It is probably just you. Anyway, that lancer was... Oh, hey, look over there. Why do you keep interrupting me, Berserker? What is it now? There, those type Ds are definitely in a hurry. Maybe something bad happened. I guess they were, weren't they? Want to take a look? Yeah, let's go check it out. Okay then, let's follow them. He successfully diverted our attention. Great. Whew. Oh my god, what the hell are that? Is that? What is that? Malicious data. If you leave them to their own devices, they'll destroy everything they can get their hands on. Remember what the governor said? They're one of the problems you regularly have to deal with. Right. Gotcha. Should we help the Type Ds to get rid of them? Malicious data shows up fairly regularly, so the Type Ds are used to dealing with it. No! Think about it. We help them, we get Raniment. They're also AIs, you know. They have also free will. We do that. Whenever we get a way to help all these AIs, we have to take them. But it does seem it takes them a little time to assemble in sufficient numbers. I see, then we should help them. We may be prohibited from attacking other AIs in the area, but that doesn't mean we can't help them out, right? Yeah. No, it doesn't. I don't think that would be a problem. What are you up to? What do you think I am, you fool? Helping poor downtrodden citizens is the duty of royalty and warriors. and I'm both. God like you might have trouble understanding this, but humans have to rely on each other for help all the time. Another keen insight from my brilliant mind. I don't know, I feel like he realizes that we can get Raniment from them. Maybe that's what he's saying. Alright AIs, stand back. We'll have this taken care of in no time flat. Or maybe he's just, you know, like, we know, he's a bit of a, like a, what's that called? Like a show off. So maybe he's trying to just show off or something, I don't know. You know what, let's use Duryodhana. Yeah, let's just go with this. Ooh. Ooh. Ah.
わし様の手を煩わせるな。
Okay. Attack, critical strength, critical gather rate.
本気を見せてやるか。
Horse card effectiveness, critical strength.
お前死んだぞ。
Okay.
本気を見せてやるか。
特別に
I want to use his. Wait, he's.
熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドは早だけです。カルウェナ。
Okay, he is arts, right?
熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドは。
Okay, let's go. Wait, is he single target or is he? Oh no, all enemies. Alright.
よかろうよい。
Jai Kaurava.
来たか。俺が最強にして最かっこいいわし様の姿。我が軍の前に敵はねえ。ジャイカーバー。強化。行け。この幸せ者が。よしたるな。
Wow. Gonna come to help. What the hell was that? Oh, the defense AIs. They're helping. Alright, let's end this.
適当にやっとくわ。
華麗な動きであろう。
ザバ
よーし、全部わし様のもんだ。
Okay, there you go. Thank you for your assistance. As the basic subroutines which govern our thought dictate, we would like to offer you some Raniment as a token of appreciation. There you go. Think of it as a certificate of merit for saving our lives. We hope you'll accept it. Oh really now? He knew, like I said, he knew what was going to happen. I didn't do it for a reward, but thank you just the same. You're too kind. Well, he was lacking Raniment, so that'll help replenish him a bit, I guess. This is perfect. I've achieved the maximum reward with minimal effort, and now I've got heavy pockets to show for it. Sometimes I'm so smart, it's scary. Will we get some? Oh, thank you, but I'm good. Let the assassin have that. Understood. That wasn't so nice of you, Berserker. Yeah, he's full. God damn it. He's full, that's why. To be honest, I thought you were going to try and keep it all for yourself. Sorry for doubting you. Don't be stupid. If I'm the only servant with a full belly, then I'll be the only one fighting the one in the front. Yeah, that's true. On the front line next time when someone attacks. Come here and listen to me. From now on, we'll let them take as many hits for us as we can. Our priorities here are staying safe and conserve our energy. I don't think she'll agree to that. You see, I can't afford to lose this war. That's right, there's an enemy out there I can't allow to win. No, no matter what. Yeah. What? Pinching your own servant, Diriri? What kind of master are you? Did you forget you're dealing with a genuine prince? Maybe if you would stop saying such cowardly things, I wouldn't have to pinch your butt. Anyway, it looks like some of you type Ds are a little hurt. Let me heal you. I finally get to show everyone what I can do. Just you wait, I'll have you all back to perfect condition in no time. When I'm done, there won't be a scratch on any of you. Cowardly things, huh? Right. Are you feeling alright? I have a decent grasp on your condition thanks to the ether light, but that is not the same thing as monitoring all your vitals 24/7. So if at any point you feel something is wrong, tell me immediately. I feel fine so far, thanks. Some tough looking guys heading our way. Be on your guard just in case. Oh no, is this who I think it is? Oh no, who's this? Oh, don't worry, everything is fine. That's Defense Prime AI. Wait, I thought... Wait a minute, how does this work then? I thought Rani was the... So she's separate from all of this. Like, yeah, I understand that. And there's a... Wait, then I don't understand one thing. If Defend also has a Prime AI, and they don't, you know, like, they don't participate in the system Grail War, then... So, they just always have that position. They cannot ever become the main ruling AI, I guess. They're just stuck here forever. They don't change. I think I mentioned this before, but she doesn't take part in the Holy Grail War because she's too busy with her regular duties. Yeah, but I didn't realize that. I thought Rani was the one because, you know, she was... Okay, never mind. Rani 12 I'm talking about. Hello, Type R Master. I understand you helped my Type Ds deal with some malicious data. Apologies for my late arrival, and thank you on behalf of my subordinates. Hey, it wasn't just us. We all worked together to take care of this. May I ask who that is? It's kind of hard to explain. At first I thought they were just lost. But after talking to the central governing AI, we found out they're actually participants of the AI Holy Grail War. So I hope you'll treat them the same way as you treat us. Understood. Hello, since she's an AI, she doesn't have an individual name. I guess that's kind of awkward for you, huh? Say, why don't you come up with a nickname for yourself, even just a temporary one? Berserker gave me mine. It turns out names are kind of nice thing to have. Hesitant, determined to be different, to be a difficult task, requesting assistance. Okay, I guess we can help with that. It'll probably be best if it was something related to your role, right? Yeah. Let's see, you're the head of Defend Type D AI, so maybe something along those lines. Defend... Then I will go with DX. Okay. DX, that kind of sounds like a symbol rather than a name to me, but I guess it's okay. It's certainly easy to remember. Type D AIs and myself exist to keep this world stable. I therefore ask the rules to be respected and minimize collateral damage to other AIs and this world to a minimum during combat. It's kind of a stiff for an AI, huh? Yeah, I guess because she's defense? I don't know. We all are, really. She's just kind of more so than the rest. In the outside world, I think they'd call her a workaholic. Wow. She takes her duty to keep the world peaceful very seriously. She's also very, very literal, so no messing around, okay? Yeah, no, you know, sarcasm or puns are going to work on her, I guess. She's just going to take it literally. Got that? No messing around. Yeah, don't even think about it. Remember, we're the ones who will have to deal with the consequences. Don't even think about it. Why is all this directed at me? Do you think I'm a child or something? But anyway, Oh god, here we go. As soon as we said it. What is it? Not this one's not quite right either. I don't suppose you'd be willing to take that armor off? Yeah. What did I just say about messing around? I'm sorry about him, DX. He has a bad habit of slobbering all over every new woman he meets. Hey, don't talk about me like I'm some kind of dog sniffing around. Anyway, would you type D's mind handling the cleanup? Thanks. Well then, we'd better get going. Warning, malicious data spawning rates are currently rising. Perhaps a side effect of the system Grail war. Oh. Be on your guard. Unidentified forms of aggressive data in this area have also been detected. Recommend caution could you encounter them. An identified form of aggressive data? And they're not more of Caster's Wrigley things? Wrigley. Negative. We believe they are similar to Caster's summon familiars, which also are a threat to the public safety and treated with caution. However, I'm referring to something else entirely. Then what exactly is it? Unknown. Our reports say only that they appear to be human-shaped shadows. They are the type Ds, and I will be informing all masters of this development soon. Now, I must return to my post. I'm not sure what that was all about, but it sounds like she was warning us to watch out for hostile creatures. Naturally, my calculations accounted for such an occurrence. After all, this is all exceptionally rare for a given location to have only a few different types of enemies. The best thing we can do is remain alert and be ready to adapt to the situation as it demands. I'd agree with that. Good point. Okay, let's head back to repair headquarters for real this time. Okay. Okay, this is a big one. Desire central nerve reasons. Oh wait, there's something. Oh, I think the DX. Okay. Prime AI of Defend. Prime AI of Defend, one of the AI types of this world. As a type D AI who focuses on maintenance, her top priority is safeguarding the peace of the world. This Prime AI is serious, no-nonsense worker who speaks only using the bare minimum of words necessary. Because she is often assigned to the most dangerous missions compared to other type Ds, she is dressed in special security armor. In response to Ayu's and others' requests, she assigned herself the identifier DX. Okay. There's something else here. Transfer, one of the groupings of AIs in Paper Moon world, which also refers to partition where AIs of the given world primarily gather. Transfer houses the majority of type T AIs, the Paper Moon's transmission and transport specialists, carry information and goods whenever they're needed. Essentially this world's mail service. Keep, one of the groupings of the AIs in Paper Moon, which also refers to partition where AIs are given the role primarily gather. Keep is where the majority of the type K's AIs assist. Their job is to perform maintenance to prevent deterioration of any of the world's AIs, which is essentially a replenishment area. Grow, one of the groupings of the AIs in Paper Moon world, which also refers to partition where AIs of the given role primarily gather. Grow is where the majority of Type G AIs reside. Type G AIs responsible for the production of materials, the physical matter of this world. It is essentially an agricultural zone. Build, one of the groupings of AIs in the Paper Moon. Build is where the majority of Type B AIs reside. These AIs are responsible for creating new buildings and tools using materials. Serves as a construction area. Okay, let's see. I'm kind of surprised to see you have a night here too. Yeah. We just have it to make things easier. The sky is just a big projection on the ceiling. Were we to observe it from the outside, I doubt we could see any meaningful difference between night and day. Yeah. My guess is that they use nightfall as a way to mark the end of a single conceptual cycle. Yes, that's right. Hey, let me ask you something. Can you lend your bow and arrow to someone else? Do they still work if someone else besides you use them? Why? Is he... What are you, stupid? I told you I have no intention of to do any work. No, I got that. That's why I'm asking you to lend me your gear. Come on, what's the harm? Think of all that beautiful women out there I haven't even laid eyes on yet. I know they're too shy to talk to me even though they absolutely adore me, but with a little help from these arrows, they can all have the courage they need. Is that a typo or is that just how he said? Oh, okay, right. Did you just purr? Never do that again. That was revolting. Anyway, what women are you even talking about? The only one around you right now is your master. Her? Believe me, I have no interest in an immature little brat like her. Even I can't believe how uninterested I am. Now, come on, let me borrow it. Don't you want me to have a bright future? Shut up. I think I heard him taking another dig at me, but that aside, I can't tell if those two get along great or terribly. They almost seem like... Oh, she was going to say siblings. And she... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am, like I said, like, I wasn't really a spoiler, but I do know who she is. So, and it makes more sense. Hey, since you came here from the outside world, maybe you can answer this for me. That kind of back and forth between two people who trust each other with neither holding back, is that what it's like between siblings? I think you could say that, yeah. Yeah, it is. I knew it. You know, I've already felt there was something nice about the idea of family. I don't know if it's a quirk I developed naturally back when I was a standard prime AI, or if it came about as part of my randomized personality when I became a master. Yeah, it is her personality, that's why. But either way, I think relationships like that are just so joyful, so peaceful, so warm. That's why, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but if I win the Holy Grail War, I'm planning to wish for a family. Wow. That's crazy. Because, you know, if she's one that can all live together, that's the vision I have for us. So if I become the next central governing AI and I get to customize this world however I like, I'm planning to make it so we get a little more diversity among the different AIs. I know we already have some differences between us now, but I want to make them more detailed and systematic so we can have something like real familiar relationships. That's gonna make things awkward. That sounds like a beautiful wish. Oh, I'm sorry, please don't get me wrong. I wasn't saying I wanted you to let me win or anything. I was just... No, it's fine. Go ahead and let him hear it. You want to pressure your opponents. If you want something, don't be afraid to reach for it. Tell the whole world why you think you deserve it. In fact, you shouldn't hold back even if you don't deserve it. The heart wants what the heart wants. That's how I've always lived my life. Did you not see me just a minute ago asking to borrow the God of Love's bow and arrow? I refused, if you recall. Besides, didn't living like that get you into all kinds of trouble? Yep, it did. A lot of trouble. Yeah, that's right. There was something I wanted so badly I was willing to start a war. That's why I fought. I have no regrets in that regard. Even now, I think it was the right call. Even if I were reborn a million times over, I'd still do the same exact thing. And it's not different now. I'm fighting for what I want. We might be working together right now, but I have no intention of handling you the win when this is over. Be ready for that. So, what is it you want now? Yeah, that's true. Good point. Oh, you're really going there. Fine then, I'll tell you. I want everything. Well, that makes sense. Well, the glory, fame, pleasure, and so much more besides. Basically, I want everything I want. Don't ever bother asking me something stupid like what I want more than anything. There's nothing like... No, there's no point in limiting what you want. Well, hang on. How come you're constantly leering at every woman you meet for the first time? It's gross, you know. It's really gross, you know. Well, I guess I can't deny I do that. All I can say is that my heart keeps telling me to look for a woman, probably a wife candidate. Yeah. I am an incredibly handsome prince after all. That makes sense for me to marry a beautiful woman. Well, I guess that's a family too, as long as everyone's there because they want to be. Anyway, once I get my hands on everything, then I can be sure what I want will be there among it. Now do you see the genius of my incredible wish? is the whole reason someone as great and noble as myself would deign to help my master win the war. Once you become the governing AI, you can change this tiny world however you like, right? So first I'm going to have you build me an enormous golden palace, then I'm going to have it filled with treasure and delicious food. Alright. You're just horribly selfish, aren't you, Berserker? Wrong, you're just too small-minded. You could have any wish in the world and the only thing you can think of to use it is for something as insignificant as family? Is family really all that great? You have no idea how loud it can be living with 100 brothers. Oh my god. You know what? In the very first video, I thought her identity was not really a secret and they're just going to reveal it. Now I'm realizing her identity is a big part of the story. And the video that I watched, I think it was a trailer, that means the person that wrote that blatantly spoiled it. I'm just realizing that now. Like, because I know who she is. And it's pretty damn obvious if you think about it, I guess. But at the same time, people who don't know Mahabharata, they'll probably have a difficult time understanding or realizing who she is, or probably won't be able to understand. But god damn it, like so that's comment was a whole ass spoiler. Why do people do this? I don't understand. Like like people watch videos on YouTube and then they go to the comment section to see what people are talking about the videos, not expecting any type of huge ass spoiler. Why the hell do people spoil like this in the comment section of a trailer? Like, can you imagine? You're watching a movie trailer and someone in the comments literally spoiled the ending of the movie. Good god. Like, it's not that serious, I guess, but still, like, I don't know, I thought that her identity would just be revealed in 1 or 2 chapters or something. You know, that's why that comment was there. No, I'm realizing it now. Her identity is a big part of the whole story. And they literally spoiled it. Great. Of course I don't. Don't bring up such weird examples. Granted, my actual knowledge of normal ones is theoretical and not practical. But still. Anyway, at least you know what family is like. I'm a little jealous of that. Oh, here's another question I hope you can help me with. If all of you were a family, would Kama and Sion be your daughters? What? Wait. I don't think so. Like, they're actually adults. Like, they just look like this now. Oh no. Oh, that's right, my little apples of my eyes. What was that? Don't treat me like a child. I just happened to be in this form when all this happened. Don't lump me in with this shady alchemist. What do you mean shady? There's nothing about my current form or thought process which could even be as shameful. In terms of ability, I prefer to think of myself as a trusted, supportive colleague rather than a daughter or a sister figure. But I will admit that this is merely an expression of personal preference. And so I will not insist you think of me that way. Even if you did, I cannot guarantee it would make me happy. Furthermore, one's position is just one's position in an organization is not something you declare for yourself, but rather, play nice now. From where I stand, you're all just little girls barely out of the nursery. There's practically no difference. Did you include me in that? Need I remind you that I am the prime AI of an entire partition? So? Do you all hear that noise coming from headquarters? I wonder if something's happening there. Let me try and intertype comms. Huh? No one's picking up. That's weird. I did not ask this earlier, but do all AIs have comms functionality? Right. Basically, all AIs of the same type can communicate with each other over a network. It's a little more difficult between different types though. You can only communicate with one other AI at a time. To do so, you have to exchange unit numbers first. Oh, so it's basically a group chat or a family group chat versus like for people who are not family, you just individually contact them. Basically that. There are other ways to communicate remotely, but those are typically reserved for emergencies. Anyway, right now the Type R network appears to be down. So I can't get in touch with the other Type Rs at the headquarters. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. Come on, let's hurry. Right. I think like Caster is here, right? I think they were. God damn it. Caster is here. Yeah. No! Those are. Oh, great. You certainly took your time coming home. Don't you know you're supposed to lock up when you go out for a walk? Great, these two are here. Oh yes, it's very dangerous leaving your home unattended. You never know what could happen. Alright, time to beat these people up. You know. Okay, let's see. I think we'll have more about... Oh, there's a little more addition, I think. Master of the Prime AIs. Okay. Her servant gave her the name Ayus. Okay, I read this. Due to a randomizer that was applied to her when she became a master, her directives prompted her to become an active, energetic girl. Despite being an AI, she's interested in the concept of family. Her wish for when she wins the Holy Grail was to get a family of her own. Right, I think that's the only new... Right. Okay, we will be fighting Caster now. Let's go. Come now, did you really think I would let you escape? Oh, good God. Ah, I love it. There's nothing better than plunging your sword into a woman's flesh, even if that woman is just a lifeless doll. I don't care how you get your kicks, Caster, just make sure you devour all that Raniment. Stop this right now. And you must be Caster's master? Is that not obvious? Berserker and his master really are idiots. Good God, like looking at his face pisses me off because it's Shinji's face. I don't even know about him. Maybe he's not like Shinji. I don't know, but it still pisses me off. I just want to punch his face. Oh God. The system Grail War is a battle for resources. If you truly understood that, you wouldn't have let a blue blood like me waltz in and crack open your precious treasure. What does blue blood mean? Is he talking about like royalty or something? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe. Oh my God, I think his personality is also like Shinji's, because that's all that Shinji used to say. Like, you know, like, I'm better than you, this and that. I'm from this family. I'm you know, like, Mato family blood is running through me and all that nonsense. Even though he was absolute trash. We may be different types of AIs, but we are still fundamentally the same in that we require the same resources. Breaking into and jamming your network was trivial, but you could never do that, can you? The moronic look on your face tells me everything I need to know. Never mind that, just let them all go now. And why would I do that? You don't need to be from Grow to figure out that the most effective way to harvest Raniment in this world is to steal it. Wait, don't tell me you actually plan to only collect it from your own partition. Wow, just when I thought you reached the apex of stupidity, you show me the new heights you can soar to. Even an utter moron shouldn't be able to see this was the best solution. Bro, mind your own business. Good God. I almost pity you, seeing what an incompetent set of characteristics the randomizer stuck you with. You know, I can't put my finger on why, but... Oh yeah, because she's Sakura. Oh my, I just realized this, and okay. Something about this prick is really pissing me off. In theory, there's nothing wrong with taking what you want. In practice, only those blessed with lineage, looks, and talent can actually get away with it, meaning people like me. But a sniveling brat like you? Don't make me laugh. It looks like we're going to have to fight, but please be careful. According to my calculations, the fact that he has chosen to show himself here means... What the hell? It just... Did the whole battle just interrupt her? What she was going to say? You know what? I'm going to use Karma because, you know, she deserves her revenge. I think like every single time we'll have to fight this freaking prick, I think I'll use Karma. If, you know, like if unless and until it's like a very difficult battle, well, I need a particular set of servants. Alright, you know what? Let me just change the... event bond. Let me put this in party 6 and let me go there. Alright, Now I can change stuff here. Let me change this to Skadi. Where's Skadi? Skadi should be there. Okay, wait a minute. Oh no! It's disadvantages. Should I still... you know what? I was thinking of using him. God damn it. Using her, but you know what? Let's still use her. Why not? No, you know what? Let's do this. Why am I limiting myself to... wait. Let me use my karma. My karma is a lot better. My karma should be up, right? I think I level 100 her. Yeah, there she is. Okay, so let's do this. Let's change her to Ruler Skadi. Where is Ruler Skadi? Oh, good God. There she is. Okay, now I'm gonna bring in Marsh here because you know she gives a little boost in bond, bond thing, bond XP. She should give a little bit boost here as well, right? Let me check. She should be down. There she is. Yeah, alright. And finally, I'm going to use. Who should I use? You know what? Let me just take in, just in case, I'm going to take in a rider with me. Oh, sorry about that. A rider with me. Let me just take a rider. Preferably a quick rider, like this character here. Yeah, Maid Artoria. All right, let's do it. This here. I think this is a bad idea. I'm using a class disadvantageous, like character. But yeah, still, let's just. Ooh. Oh, we cannot defeat it. It's an endurance battle. Great. Yeah, we cannot defeat him. You know what? I'm doing all of this because she's disadvantageous against him. Decent attack. I think if I used the class advantageous character, I could have literally wiped him out in one turn, maybe. Alright, another one. It's easier to charm him because he's a male, I think. Like, I think so, right? Like,
煩悩無料請願弾命令とも
Alright, another one.
さあ情欲の矢を放ちましょう。もはや私の体に全てはつながり虚空と果てるサンサーラカーマ
He hasn't been able to attack me. I'm literally stun locking him every single time. God damn it. Yeah. That is hilarious. Oh my god.
いいですよ無変剤を与えますどうにかなっちゃう
Oh my god. Literally. Yeah.
これは罰だ。当然の罰なのだ。死ぬがいい。おぞましき心根の者たちよ。
元気がいいんですね
God damn it. Karma's gone. I think I have guts on, right? Yeah. I love how I just stun locked him. Oh god. That's funny. Not stun locked, charm locked. Why am I saying stun locked? God damn it. I can't predict their every move, but they are just too many of them to keep up. Not to mention the overwhelming magical energy advantage. Ah, glorious. What could be more right than the strong violating the weak? Okay. What could be more natural than the righteous punishing the errant? It feels so excellently scrumptiously good. But of course it does. Of course it does. Well, apologize. Apologize, damn it. The scent of blood. Ah, the scent of blood. You did want to smell it, didn't you? Yes, of course. This punishment was inevitable. We had a pact. That's why this room will become a window into hell. What is he talking about? And so my wriggling friends will devour all of you. Good God. This is all unfolding exactly how I expected. So much so, it's downright pathetic. Did none of you fools think to plan ahead? Did you actually pay the Central Governing AI a visit without replenishing your Raniment after your last battle? Well, my caster's been stocking up on Raniment at every opportunity. Of course he would have more than you. Oh god, Karma's getting pissed off. I hate to admit it, but he's right. They've got tons of more fuel to work with than we do. This is not looking great. Did you just call me a fool? Why, you insolent stupid brat? Okay. Was it not you who failed to make any preparations whatsoever? Even the simplest of AIs could have seen that coming. Did you really think you were safe just because you teamed up? That doing so would be enough to defeat someone so obviously superior? Fool is hardly a strong enough word. How could you not see that having two servants in a single area means dividing his resources between them? I have nothing to fear from such weak servants, not even two of them together. You should have tried thinking before waltzing in here. If I use my command spell, I might be able to boost my Raniment temporarily. But what if that's still not enough to win? Also, they have only one command spell, right? Oh no. I think... And even if I win this battle, I won't be able to use it again in the future. Yeah, they have only one of them. Is it worth the risk? It's over. The two of you together still can't hope to match my skill. There's nothing else to it. I think we can spare a command spell. We'll have three of them. Oh, really now? Well, what if we make it three then? Who's this? This is Bhima. Oh no, Prince of Landing. Okay. Oh god, Lev is here. Well, obviously it's not Lev, but someone who is like Lev, the personality, parameters. It went through a randomizer, imagine. Imagine going through a randomizer and this coming out. Oh my god, that is crazy. You know what? I'm gonna do another one and then... Oh, wait a minute. Caster's Master, Prime AI of Build, one of the AI tags in this world. Arrogant Young Master is the Master of Caster who controls mysterious familiars. I'm going to do another arrow and then I'm going to end it here. Good God. What the? Who the hell are you? We're guests, but then again, I guess there's no point in dragging this out. This guy here is a rider and I'm his master. Oh, he's a rider, makes sense. Right, I was thinking if he's not a saber, what is he? My name is... Oh my god, it just... it's weird having a name as an AI. But once I become a master, I didn't feel right without one. What are you gonna do, right? Anyway, as I was saying... Wait. My name's Lanier. Lanier Geeson. Oh god. So you're a caster, huh? I'm here because I had something I wanted to talk to the leader of Repair about. I did have taken a number and waited my turn, but since they didn't have any numbers to take, well... Maybe you ought to come back another time? You've got no idea how much power we've got stored up, right? Doesn't matter how lopsided the equation is now. One unknown variable is all it takes to mess up the whole formula. No matter, we've already whittled down your resources and increased our own. For blue bloods like ourselves, failure is not an option. We can afford to take our time. Bro, shut up! Go back home and read your comic books or whatever. Good God, this guy's pissing me off. I'm like Kama, like Shinji, the amount of annoyance that Shinji has caused me throughout all the different franchises. Like, it's all like, looking at his face is reminding me of it, and his personality is not helping either. You know, I just want to go and smack his face. You know. Like, really. Absolutely. Oh, God. Come on, Caster. Oh, God. Thank God he's gone. He's just pissing me off. Yeah, it's a good point. I wouldn't be any fun to get these wretches punishment all over with at once. They need to be even more afraid of me. They need to grind their heads into the floor in desperate apology. And here's another guy who's pissing me off. Bro, go back. Okay, I finished giving the type arts first aid. Though, of course, some of them didn't make it. Anyway, I guess this means we owe yet another person our lives. Thank you, Rider and Rider's Master. This is who you are, right? That's right. It's like I told you. I'm Transfer's Prime AI and Rider's Master. Oh, well, that makes sense. He's a Rider, you know, so Transfer. Yeah, well... Professor Lev, yeah. Why are you looking at me like that? Do you recognize me from somewhere? Well, that's weird. That randomizes creations are supposed to be completely, well, random. Maybe that's why you were just here. It's entirely possible. It sometimes chooses personalities randomly from some kind of base template. Yeah. Not a lot we can do when it turns out someone completely unhinged. Anyway, don't worry about it. I might look like some guy you knew, but I completely am a different person. Yeah, we know. Are you Prince of Lanling, but a rider? No way, you recognize Rider's face too? Well, his mask anyway? Well, right. We would recognize a lot of people here. Damn, just my luck. Ah well, I guess it was only a matter of time until our true names came out anyway. Go on, Rider, say hello. If that is what you command, Master. Otherwise, I have no intention of saying anything. I am but a tool. And no, that is not my name. I am neither a king nor a prince. Maybe I was known by that name at some point or another, but that's not who I am now. I am merely a sword, a warrior, Gao Shangong. Wait, what? Well damn, that's cold. You've built some pretty tall, thick walls around your heart, haven't you? So much so, I get the sense you'd cut me down for real if I tried to touch them. Gao Shangong. That's the name of the general who is known as the Prince of Lanling. Oh. Oh, okay. Right, so before he became right. So I suppose that is his name as a rider. Okay, and what's the rider faction doing here? Yeah. Isn't it obvious? We're in the middle of a system Grail war. I came here to have our servants fight to death. Okay, fantastic. Kidding. This is repair, right? I usually brought a subordinate of mine. I needed repair. We can fight to death whenever. Right now, I've got some other concerns. Huh? Wait, this is... That makes sense. Hello, I'm Rani Series Type T AI for transfer. These are super embarrassing to admit, but I had an accident on my last route when a bug came out of nowhere and surprised me. Oh, so you're here for treatment and these two escorted you? Yes, exactly. I see, but why would you go all the way to an enemy's headquarters in the middle of a war? Also, didn't they say you can do basic self-repair on yourself? It's only when you need trauma kits that you need to go to the repair AIs. I don't think is she that much injured that we need like some... I don't know. I get where you're coming from, true. It's not like this is the only way we could get her back. Yeah, like I said. We could have flagged down a Type R visiting another partition and asked her for help or sent a formal repair request. Hell, we could have even used an emergency roadside repair kit. Yeah, there you go. But now that I'm a master, I'm finding I have a new desire I never had before. What, to check out the other, like what the other masters are like or something? I find myself wanting to look around and see all kinds of new things for myself. So here I am, seeing repair HQs in person. This is interesting because as you can see, it makes sense. Like the repair AI master that is Ayus, she doesn't want, like, since she's the head of repair, she wants to repair everything and heal everyone. So her personality is also like this. She herself said that. That's why her personality is also like this. She doesn't want to fight. Lev here, like, because he's the the head AI of transfer, he wants to just move about and see the other people and meet new people or something, travel around. So that would mean build, which is they build stuff, which is that guy who looks like Shinji. His personality would be also something like that, where he wants to build something. So that's why he's like taking Raniment and trying to build something for himself or something, maybe. So all these different master AIs will have the personality similar to what they're supposed to be doing. There's so much you can't really understand until you've taken a good look at it, right? So I thought I'd come to just that for this place. I see, that's weird. What would you think, Fujimaru? I can't help explain it well, but I can't help but be a little suspicious. That is the obvious reaction. Yes, I'm pleased to see you approaching this rationally. Haha, yeah, that tracks. Well then, how about I just don't do anything where you can't see me? I'll even order Ryder not to move either. I can't get up to any funny business with you watching me. I definitely can't go around wreaking havoc on my own that way, yes? Well, I guess in that case. What about you, Ryder? You don't mind your master going off on his own? Is this what my master wants? I will abide by his orders. As I said, I'm no more than his tool. I think. Hey now, how about lending me a Type R to be my guide? I don't want to have to shout anytime I want to ask you something. I think I'll start by asking about the treatment pods and medical kits. No, wait, maybe I should start with the building. There's so many things I've never paid attention to before, and now I'm so curious about them all. I agree, he is weird. I don't know how else anyone could put it. So what, he really did come here just to see how repair treats AIs? Well, at least he helped us get rid of Caster. I can at least say that I generally do not sense any hostility from that master or servant. No, I don't trust him. With the whole thing that happened. Though I do sense a great deal of caution on his part, or rather determination not to get too friendly with us. Right. He won't even look us in the eye. There you go, scanning, and we're done. Wow, that treatment was as fast as one of our deliveries. Please accept this Raniment as thanks. Thanks for that. Now, where's that master gone off to? An almost perfectly complete world that inevitably leads to the future. Fascinating, seriously fascinating. Oh, are you done? Yes, sir. In all the times he's been here, he hasn't tried anything suspicious. Okay, let's head back then. So, what So what, you really only came here for a tour? I said as much, didn't I? The future is bearing down on us quickly. We don't have any time to waste. And even so, you still don't want to fight today? No, I guess I don't. This could all be over once we fight, and I feel like I'm not ready to say goodbye to it yet. The caster pair, on the other hand, seem to have very aggressive personalities. I don't know if they'll try to attack me here again or anywhere else next time they won't make a move. But either way, I'm pretty sure it won't be long before they do. Yes, I'm sure it will not. I've already calculated as much myself. Hey, while I'm here, let me pay you for the tour with some information as well as some Raniment. We are from the transfer partition and we have a rider, so we are all a great deal more mobile than the other AIs, which let us scout all the other partitions. We didn't get a super in-depth look, but it was enough for a rough sense of things. You may already know this, but Bill's the one with the caster. It looks like Bro has a saber, and Keep's got the lancer. Okay. Which one was where again? The Grow Keep. Here. So, as you can see, Repair's neighbors are Build and Transfer. Great, fantastic. That's why Build is just coming here and harassing us. And Transfer, okay. Grow and Keep are over there. Got it. So we're completely opposite from Bhima. I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you this at this point, but the caster camp's the one being the most aggressive right now. As far as we can tell, the Saber and Lancer camps still have yet to make any moves. I don't know if that's because their masters are just uncombative or because they're building up their strength as part of the more elaborate plan. I am pretty sure, as far as I can deduce, Saber is supposed to be Medusa, right? Medusa Saber? That would mean her master is probably Sakura. Because we see Sakura in the trailer. I'm assuming she's supposed to be a master. So I wonder how Kama's gonna react. Oh god. And also Medusa. This is crazy. Like, you know, Medusa's here, Sakura's here, Shinji's here, another version of Sakura's here, which is Kama. And they're like literally neighbors. Wow. You say that includes the Lancer camp too. Yeah, that's right. So far they haven't done a thing. Hell, they haven't even left their partition. So they're either not aggressive or they're busy planning. Huh? I don't know who the masters of Lancer is supposed to be. Like, who else was left? Oh, there was that girl. Who I don't know, like a pink-haired girl. She's also a master, I'm assuming. Not pink, but pink bluish kind of a hair. Like, I don't know. She has a very bright hair color. Neither of those can be right. Not in his case. Right. Is something wrong, Berserker? Well, with me? Of course not. I'm still the same as always. Anyway, we should start heading back. But hey, I'm sure we'll see each other again soon. Real soon. We don't have any other choice after all. Now then, how to actually get back? Are you saying you want to try racing Mr. Ryder's horse against us? Transfers high-speed assets? Because that's sure what I heard. Huh? Well, that wasn't my intention. Let's do it. We're the fastest beings in the world. We can't afford to lose a race. Bruh. Hey, don't ignore me. Still refusing to talk with anyone who isn't me, Ryder. If you order me to, I will. If you do not, I will not. That's all there it is. Do it, master. I said it before and I'll say it again. Don't expect me to act my own accord for any reason. I will never make a move, fight or use my noble phantasm of my own violation. Wait, what? So even if Lev is in trouble, he's not going to do anything unless and until he says something? Okay, that is crazy. I will not do anything at all without explicit permission. In exchange, I'll do everything my master commands. That's my only purpose. If, as my master, you were hoping for me to perform my duties in a way that exceeds your expectations, then I'm probably the worst servant you could have hoped for. I'm but a sword. No, as a rider, I'm no more than a horse, bruh. Point me to the direction you want me to go and I'll run at your command. Yes, that's right. Everyone knows what happens to tame horses who run off their own. I'm more of a thinker than an instinctual actor. If that approach leads to fewer unknown factors, it'll make things easier for me. So no, I don't have any problem with it. All I want is for you to work hard for the future. So, now what? As a type T, I prefer not to pass up a chance to show off my skills. I'm especially good at hairpin turns. Bruh. Hey, I was talking to you. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't really care about speed. If I'm really in a hurry, I'll just use my own machine. Machine. Come to think of it, I remember the Prime Transfer AI had a special high-speed asset in the form of a motorcycle. Oh wow! The one with the funny-looking handlebars. What? I do, but I left my chopper back at the base. Though, when I do want to move quickly, I don't care what kind of vehicle I use. Still, my focus right now isn't just on covering distance. I want to really take in my surroundings. That means I'd prefer a different method of transport. I like one that lets me focus on speed as well as observation. That's why I had you ride here on a rider's horse with me, after we picked you up. So does that mean you don't need a speedster like myself? Not at all. In fact, it's perfect that you're here. You see, I do want to get back to HU and start going over the information I learned today. Plus, giving Ryder a chance to rest would be a good idea too. So yes, I would like to use your vehicle to go home. Just don't give it too much throttle. Because if we happen to come across something interesting on the way back, I'm going to have to stop to examine it until my curiosity is satisfied. Okay, we need to update our comms protocol to make sure we can stay in touch and get back at the moment's notice if anything happens. So, I'll add a layer of encryption, make it extra strong. And... are you alright? Oh, of course I am. I do miss the type R's we lost, but I can't just stand here moping. Why don't you all go ahead and rest up? And don't worry about me. I'll get some sleep too once I'm done with work. How do the type R's usually sleep? The night watch girls remain on active duty while the rest enter the management pods. As for you guys, what to do about you? The management pods are kind of rough and bulky since they're designed for AI, so I don't think you'll find them very comfortable. Don't worry, I'm used to camping now. For the time being, I think we will be fine as long as we have a place to lie down. Though it would be, of course, best if we had a single room where the three of us could rest together. I would prefer to avoid each of us having our own room. Why? Do you still suspect me, or are you up to something, huh? It's not just you, it's of paramount importance that we keep Fujimao safe while he sleeps. There is nothing more to it than that. Or do you have some kind of problem with it? Bruh. I kind of feel like you two aren't entirely getting along. I'm probably just imagining things. We have plenty of rooms that'll suit you, so I'll just show you the closest one. Okay, good night. Oh wow. Interesting. It looks like a hospital or something. Yeah, I guess it is. It's a repair center. Oh my god. Not too big, not too small. There are no proper beds here, but there are enough exam tables for us to rest on. And it seems it will let us both keep an eye out for impossible intruders and secure an exit route. Great, then let's go to bed. It's a perfect chance to immerse ourselves in the most familiar, most inescapable form of depravity there is. What, dreams? And of course, I'll be the one to escort you every step of the way. Alright. Your bed is over there, if you like. I can employ my Aetherite to reposition you forcibly if necessary. Fine, whatever you say. What's the harm in sharing a bed anyway? It's easier to keep him safe that way, you know. Oh my god, I just realized what she was saying. God damn it. I don't know, I just thought she was talking about like dreams or like something. No, she isn't really an succubus or an incubus. She's... oh god. It took me a while to realize. God damn it. Stupid meddling Sion. I knew it. Something does not feel right. Is that really the Kama we know from Chaldia? Right. She does act like this, like, you know, like... kind of. You know, especially her summer version, if you remember. That was definitely acting like how she's acting. Okay, Ryder class servant. He may look like the same experience of landing from Chaldia, but he refers to himself using the warrior's real name, Gao Shangwon. So let's see if there's anything else. Okay. Riders Master, prime AI of Transfer, one of the AI tags in the world. He's a tall, rugged looking man as well as Riders Master. He calls himself Lanier Gleason, although he shares his face and same name and someone Kaldia's master once knew. It's unclear whether he actually has any relation to the person in question. Transfer AI Type T, one of this world Raniment series. AI belonging to a transfer partition known as Type T. They are responsible for transporting information and objects to each partition as needed because they must move faster and faster than any other AI. Each of them have a program transportation asset which looks like a mini-bike. Their speech tends to be vague and elusive. They pursue individuality, which is unusual for AIs. They are similarly unafraid to show their abilities and are quite invested in concepts like being speedsters and more importantly, being the best. Transfer, one of the groupings of AI in the Paper Moon world, which also refers to partition where AIs are given the primary role gather. Transfer houses the majority of Type T AIs, the Paper Moon's transmission and transport specialists who carry information and goods whenever they are needed. They're essentially this world's mail service. It was revealed that this is the domain of Riders faction. Keep, groupings of AIs and Paper Moon. Okay, it was revealed this was the domain of Lancers faction, right? And Grow, Saber faction. Build, Caster. Yeah, there you go. And then the world structure is here. This is the each partition corresponds to right. So Saber was Grow, Keep is Lancer, and Transfer is obviously beside us, which is Lev and Prince of Lanling. We are Repair, and we have Ayus and Duryodhana, while Build is the guy who looks like Shinji and Gills. Okay, and there you go. I'm going to end it here. So that is it. That was the gameplay for today, and yeah, we got into a little bit of a squabble with the guy who looks like Shinji, and yeah, he was pissing me off because he looks like Shinji. Not only does he look like Shinji, he talks like Shinji as well. His personality is also, I think, kind of similar to Shinji, which makes sense because it goes to a randomizer and all that. And you know, this is what he got stuck with, I guess. Kama was not happy to see him, obviously, makes sense, because Kama is, you know, Kama has the same, what do you call it? She has the same body with Sakura, like she's like a pseudo servant. So, you know, she has Sakura's stuff in. And also, I think what Sion was saying about Kama being different, I think what she's meaning by that is that I think Kama's Sakura version part of her personality is coming out more over here. And yeah, because I don't know, it's something like that, I think. That's why Sion was thinking this is different. And I would say, like, yeah, Kama is obviously, we met Kama in that event. What was it called? The I forgot the name of the event. You know, that event where we had Parvati and, you know, that one. I forgot the name of that. Tokugawa's something like what was it? No, Oku, right, or something like that. I forgot the name of the whole thing. But that's where we met Kama properly. And then we've seen Kama now and then. Usually she's always talking about depravity, this and that. The summer event was different though. Summer event felt more like she was in her goofy personality and her, you know, like, I don't know, her more cutesy personality, which I would say is probably more leading towards Sakura's side instead of Kama. So I think that's similar to this. Here she really reminds me of her summer version, where she was in a more like, you know, like a cutesy state. And she wasn't as crazy as she usually is. So that's why I guess she feels different here. But my guess would be this is like her Sakura portion coming out more, or something like that maybe. Like that part of personality coming out more. Because, you know, like all these pseudo servants, I remember, like, I think like I read somewhere that Ishtar, like, you know, since Ishtar is in Rin's body, Rin is the one who's actually calming her down. Like, we know Ishtar is actually, we know, like, you know, Ishtar's done some crazy things in like actual mythology and all that, in legends and all that. but because she's in Rin's body, Rin's, I don't know, like calm nature, Rin's calm nature calms her down a lot more, and Ishtar is a lot more sensible. She's still crazy, pretty crazy, but she's a lot more sensible than she usually should be. So obviously the body that you're residing in, it does kind of affect the personality. So maybe that's what's happening here as well. Like Sakura part of Kama is kind of more exposed over here for some whatever reason. I don't know. Anyways, let's wait and see. I'm sure they'll explain what is going on, and you know, what is this sense of disturbance that Shion is feeling for Kama. Because she's like, yeah, is this really the Kama that I know from Caldia? Like, what the hell? Okay, anyways, I'll end it here. So that is it. Thanks for watching. This was today's gameplay. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below. Anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, I'll check them out. And that is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next FGO video. I'll upload another video tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow with another Ordeal called 1 Paper Moon video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.